That's the tightest I can go on this hand. I might have to.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, graduates, colleagues, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this degree ceremony presided over this morning by the President of City University of London, Professor Sir Anthony Finkelstein, accompanied by the Vice President, Professor Miguel Mira. May I extend a special welcome to our graduates and graduates, their families and friends, colleagues and supporters across the world watching this ceremony live through a video stream on the web. As our name suggests, City University of London has an intimate relationship with the City of London, and so we are delighted once again to be here today at the Barbican Centre, which is owned, funded and managed by the City of London Corporation. The Barbican Centre was opened by Her Majesty the Queen in March 1982 and was built by the City as its gift to the nation at a cost equivalent to over £400 million today. It is Europe's largest multi-arts venue, presenting a diverse range of art, music, theatre, dance, film and education events. And this concert hall is home to both the London Symphony Orchestra and the BBC Symphony Orchestra. Feel free to clap for each of our students, and those queuing to come up to the stage, do clap your friends and colleagues ahead of you. I now declare this degree congregation open. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the President of City University of London, Professor Sir Anthony Finkelstein.
Thank you very much. It's very handy that they provide these Harry Potter-style robes with a convenient pocket for my speech. So, distinguished guests, graduands and colleagues, there are some things that need to be done face to face. This is one of them. As President, I would like to extend my very warm welcome to our graduation. I am particularly pleased that we are coming together to mark your achievements here at the Barbican in the City of London, City's spiritual home. Graduation speeches stereotypically have two roles: to congratulate the graduates and to offer a few words of personal advice. I intend to mildly subvert the first of these expectations. I am going to direct my congratulations initially to parents, partners, children, family and friends, all of those who've supported the graduates through their studies, through the late nights, exam nerves, and last-minute essay panics. It's been a long, difficult, and, let's be honest, very expensive process. And you can feel a justified sense of relief. Justified, but wholly unrealistic. You will be expecting that your support will be immediately followed by emotional and financial independence on the part of the new graduate. If so, dream on. Well, despite this, graduation is a major staging post and a good excuse for a celebration, for a party. I trust you'll take it. I would like then to invite you, our graduands, to acknowledge the support you've received. So, could I ask you to stand and join with me in applauding your family and friends who are with us here today. Great. So, and now, you can sit, sorry, I should. You're amazingly well behaved. When did this start? I don't know. And now for the advice. 10 points, what else? You could hardly expect that as a professor, I would allow you to escape without a last lecture. Just be thankful I don't have PowerPoint. Number 1, learn something new every day. Seek out those micro moments of learning. At the close of the day, take a moment and call to mind the one new thing you've learnt that day. Sometimes what you have learnt will be a new fact, sometimes a new skill, or perhaps a trick or shortcut. Think about it and give it a mental tick. You have to learn in order to grow. Number 2, work hard. Recognize there are a lot of clever and talented people in the world. However clever and talented you are, and you've got here, so that says something, there is always someone smarter and more gifted. The only way to get an edge is to work harder than them. This is your choice. It's a brutal choice, but it's a choice. Number 3, time is extraordinarily precious. Spend it wisely. Do not be wasteful of other people's time. Do not put up with people who are wasteful of yours. Number 4, plan your career. Think ahead and evaluate your options. Remember too that your generation will have longer active working lives than mine. Understand that whatever your plans, the real career opportunities arrive out of the blue in the email at 5:30 on a Friday evening. Be ready to take them. Whatever happens in your career, don't congratulate yourself too much. A lot of this is about being in the right place at the right time. Number 5, give back. Share your experiences. Teach and mentor. Be generous with your skills and knowledge. If you have the option of a role in public service during your career, take it. Number 6, undertake further formal education. I absolutely know, you're fed up with education and with the exam treadmill. But trust me, it will not be long before you look back and comprehend how little of what there was to know we have had the opportunity to teach you. Number 7, ignore hierarchies. Not you, everybody else. You've a lot to learn from clerks, cleaners, security guards, drivers, receptionists. Listen to them. Remember, pride can blunt your objectivity, which is the most important tool that you as a graduate possesses. Do not forget that what goes around comes around. Number 8, be generous with praise. Remember to compliment the good work that others do. Accept criticism without rancor and use it as a means to improve. And if you succeed in doing this, tell me how. Number 9, take risks. Be prepared to do new things. There's no reason whatsoever why age should make you less welcoming of change and innovation. Hold on to discomfort. Hold on to uncertainty. Number 10, ask questions. Be open when you don't understand something. People will respect you for it. The cleverest people I know ask questions of others all the time. The very smartest ask questions of themselves all the time. So, having dispensed my advice, some last words. As you graduate from City, keep your old textbooks. Throw away your degree transcripts. You have an access to an amazing network of friends and alumni. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography, in lifestyle, and in culture. We've taught you how to do that at City. Keep it up. Know how proud we are of you. We will work to make you ever more proud of us. We look forward to a lasting relationship and to your future engagement. And yes, of course, to you, congratulations.
President, this congregation is assembled for the conferment of honorary degrees. This morning we are so honouring Miss Gillian Moore, Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, in recognition of her outstanding contribution to British musical life, to her extensive artistic leadership and exceptional support for new music and music education.
President, those nominated for our honorary doctorates have achieved high professional or academic distinction in their fields and are considered outstanding role models for our students. Today, we are delighted to confer the honorary degree of Doctor of Music on Gillian Moore, MBE, CBE. Gillian is the Director of Music and Performing Arts at the South Bank Centre in London, where she oversees a large programme of classical, jazz and contemporary music in one of the world's largest cultural institutions. Born in Glasgow, Gillian has worked to bring music and the arts to the widest possible community for more than 35 years. In 1983, she became the first education officer for a UK orchestra, taking the London Sinfonietta into schools and prisons, work which set a benchmark nationally and internationally. After becoming head of education at the South Bank Centre, Gillian returned to the London Sinfonietta as artistic director between 1998 and 2006, commissioning new works and developing and connecting new music to wider cultures and performance, including visual art, dance, and electronica. A committed champion for changing the landscape of music, finding new audiences and supporting new genres, Gillian has also been at the forefront of encouraging wider debate around issues of diversity and equality in music. This included spearheading initiatives such as the South Bank Centre's Women in Music programmes and appointing Chineke as associate orchestra. Gillian is also a respected author and broadcaster. In 2019, her book, The Rite of Spring, Music and Modernity, was published to critical acclaim. She has also written for The Guardian, The Sunday Times, and many other media outlets. She contributes to music programmes on television and radio and has a particular association with BBC Radio 3. This work has included presenting a series of short programmes on key moments in 20th century music as part of BBC Music's Our Classical Century. In 2019, Gillian was awarded the Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire by His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, and named as one of the 10 most powerful women in music in BBC Radio 4's Women's Hour Power List. President, in recognition of her outstanding contribution to British musical life through her extensive artistic leadership and exceptional support for new music and music education, it is my great honour and privilege to present Gillian Moore, MBE, CBE, for the award of Doctor of Music, honoris causa.
President, I invite Dr. Gillian Moore, Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, to address the congregation.
President, Vice President, distinguished guests, graduates, families and friends, it's a true honour to receive this recognition today, and from City, whose graduates have made such a huge contribution to the arts, to journalism, to politics, to science and technology, and to the law. First of all, I just want to say a huge congratulations to all of today's graduates. You've completed your studies under the toughest of circumstances. When I graduated from university, what is to me now an astonishing 4 decades ago, I knew that I'd worked harder than I thought I was capable of. I knew that I'd pushed myself beyond what I thought I could do. I knew that I had somehow learned to manage all the self-doubt and fear which threatened to engulf me every day. In all of this, I was supported by daily interaction with my teachers and with my fellow students, and buoyed up by the many opportunities of student life. The pandemic has meant that many of you have done a lot of this in isolation, often behind a computer screen, denied the collegiality of and the chance encounters and the informal learning from each other, much of the social life that we expect from being a student. But you have done it, and I reckon that if you can do this, you can do anything. My admiration for you is absolutely enormous. I feel especially pleased that it's City which is conferring this honour today. Pleased for 2 particular reasons. I feel connected to its founding principles. The Northampton Institute, from which City grew in the 19th century, was set up explicitly for the benefit of local people of Clerkenwell and Islington who would not have previously had access to education. Secondly, I acknowledge that City today represents true international excellence, the thinking of new thoughts and new ideas which are really making a difference in the world. So if an occasion like this offers the chance for someone like me to take stock, then I'd notice that those same 2 ideas have also been at the heart of what has driven me and what I've tried to do in my working life. I've been lucky enough to work with musicians and artists at the top of their game who are constantly thinking new things, pushing the arts forward, taking big risks, helping us see the world differently. And I have, as the President has mentioned, I've learned from them every day, as well as from many other colleagues. But I've also given equal energy to the notion that all of this must be available to everybody. That includes, for me, taking steps to correct the mind-boggling historic gender imbalance in all genres of music. It includes striving for the voices of artists from the complete cultural heritage that makes up London and the UK and the world to be heard. It includes trying to make sure that everybody feels at home in a concert hall or like this, or in an art gallery, or that any young person is equipped to see that a career in the arts could be for them. I'm amazed that I still come across people in my working life, in my world, who say that there's a contradiction between those two ideas, that the arts cannot be innovative and great and world-class at the same time as being inclusive and genuinely for everybody. Needless to say, I passionately disagree. Any sphere of human endeavour is impoverished by excluding the riches of different life experiences, diversity of thought, and different ways of seeing the world. Thank you so much for letting me share in your great day and for the honour that you've bestowed on me. It means a great deal, and I wish you all and this great institution the very best for the future. Thank you.
President, this congregation is assembled for the presentation of postgraduate awards of the university. I now call upon Professor Anna Whitelock, Dean of the School of Arts and Social Sciences, to lead us into this morning's presentation of graduates.
President, honoured guest, graduands and colleagues, I am delighted to put forward graduands from the School of Arts and Social Sciences. The school is committed to transforming lives through academic excellence and engagement for the public good. We are proud to be a cosmopolitan and globally engaged school. Our 250 staff and over 3,000 students come from all nationalities and backgrounds. Though SAS is the most diverse school in the university and is comprised of 7 distinct departments, we are connected by a shared concern with the human condition. We seek to understand how humans think, feel, communicate and express themselves, how they organise their societies, how they maintain social order and respond when it breaks down, how they manage their political and economic systems, how they trade and distribute wealth, and how they remember the past and imagine the future. We seek to make a difference in the world by creating new knowledge and by bringing our expertise to bear on pressing problems. In the past year, Professor Sylvia Walby from the Department of Sociology has secured funding for City to be the lead institution on a £7 million collaborative research project providing world-leading data on violence. The Violence, Health and Society project is funded by the UK Prevention Research Partnership and will span 5 years from 2021 to 2026. Dr. Jonathan Gibbs from the Department of English, who is leading on City's new Masters in Creative Writing, was shortlisted for the prestigious Sunday Times Audible Short Story Award 2021 for his story, A Prolonged Kiss. Dr. Sandy Brian Hager from the Department of International Politics published research showing that interventions by US central banks appear to have fueled a K-shaped recovery from the pandemic as large corporations revive and their smaller counterparts keep falling. Dr. Paul Lashmore from the Department of Journalism, a former national security correspondent, published a groundbreaking account of the turbulent relationship between British intelligence and the media in his book Spies, Spin and the Fourth Estate. Dr. Julia Faggio from the Department of Economics has seen her research into the relocation of civil servants and the impact on local economies used as a basis for features in The Economist and the Daily Telegraph. Professor Alexander Lingus from the Department of Music and his vocal ensemble Capella Romana played the sold-out final concert of the Utrecht Early Music Festival, featuring music from the acclaimed recording Lost Voices of Hagia Sophia. The album was the result of a pioneering collaboration with Stanford University. The team used leading-edge technology to precisely replicate the acoustics of how the music would have sounded centuries ago in Istanbul during Hagia Sophia's time as a cathedral. Dr. Dimitris Panitis from the Department of Psychology's Computational Neuroscience and Psychiatry Lab was awarded £330,000 by the Gambling Commission to conduct detailed research into new methods to help identify and protect problem gamblers in digital spaces. And a special mention must go to the department's Centre for Excellence in Mindfulness Research, where Dr. Trudy Edgington and Dr. Jutta Tobias Mortlock have run 3 times a week mindfulness sessions throughout the pandemic. These lunchtime sessions have enabled hundreds of City staff, students and friends of City to find mental peace in the middle of their working days. Those are just a few of the many ways in which the school has been a force for good over the past year. But above all, we make a difference, a big difference, by educating you, the next generation of innovators and thought leaders, who will take on the task of tackling global challenges and quite literally making the world a better place. You are the lifeblood of the departments and schools that make up City University of London. Your enthusiasm and thirst for knowledge has energised us every bit as much as our enthusiasm, expertise and experience, we hope, has energised you. You are a core part of our community. We ask that you stay in touch and tell us about your successes. And we very much hope that you will be active in City's vibrant alumni network. However successful you may go on to be in your future lives, whatever triumphs you might enjoy, and whatever challenges you might have to overcome, you will always have this moment. And as you look back, we hope that this moment will remain one of your proudest. It's been a privilege to work with and support you, to teach you and to learn from you. We are so happy for you. Very, very well done. I shall now call upon each of our programmes in turn. President, I call upon Professor Loudon Noshin.
President, I have the honour to present Suzanne Grace Lolavar for the award of a degree of Doctor of Music in recognition of a programme of work entitled Autoethnography and Composition as Epistemologies for Reconciling Double Consciousness, an interrogation of hybridity and diaspora.
President, I call upon Dr. Milla Vorhelainen.
President, I have the honour to present for the award of a Master of Arts in Creative Writing and Publishing, Lucille Agapov. Sydney Robin Aguilar. Sophia Louise Diao-Simon Bennett. Rajay Khalifi Sheikh. Megan Kate China McMahon. Nadezhda Merchik. Billy Charles Ross. For a Master of Arts in English, Elizabeth Austin. Marlene Rafaela Mensch-Vernange. Rodri Lloyd Thomas. Lily Watson. For a Master of Arts in International Publishing, Sahar Jantha. For a Master of Arts in Publishing, Isra Yasmin Abid. Majida Rima Begum. Judith Gutierrez Garcia. Caroline Howarth. Molly Rose James. Naomi Annette Pike. Leah Francis Quinn. Megan Reid. Maria Luisa Rochado Amaral. Kaylee Louise Stanbridge. Eleanor Grace Thomas. Colin Charles Upchurch.
President, I call upon Dr. Amnon Aron.
President, I have the honor to present Sheila Panicholo for the award of a degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a program of work entitled Humanitarian International Organizations in a Gulf State, a relational analysis of the United Nations country team in the United Arab Emirates. President, I have the honor to present for the award of the Masters of Arts in Diplomacy and Foreign Policy, Sheikh Majid Sultan Abdullah Al Shamsi. Edward Colin Jeffrey. Shiraz Oanes. Maria Inés Rodriguez de Sousa Varajal. President, I have the honor to present for the award of a Master of Arts in Global Political Economy. Farmaz Astarieh. Abid Ayubi. Sasha Alexander Davis. Nikolaos Dimitriou. James Nelson Edwards. Paulina Kabalchek. Antonio Lee Victor Lakatu. Nguyen Motarjem Madani. Yelizaveta Ponomar. Kareem Mohammed Salam. President, I have the honor to present for the award of a Master of Arts in International Politics, Marta Carteado Machado Moita Santos. Vasila Gujil. Abdul Samed Karadal. Mikhail Atasanov Mitov. Anisa Rakib. Melissa Lee Spence. President, I have the honor to present for the honor of a Master in International Politics and Human Rights, Zaneb Bibi Ataullah. Bethel Waldi Mehdin Demeke. Liben Dahir Farah. Isaac Benjamin Knowles. Eli Mapletoft. Azara Abdul Hakim Saleh. Nina Thoresen. Kelly Maria Van Roy.
President, I call upon Dr. Mel Bunce.
President, I have the honour to present Alexandra Raspopina for the award of a degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled RT and Russian Viewpoint on Major Global Events, Public Diplomacy, Propaganda and Post-Truth. President, I have the honour to present Joshi Joseph Thampakatu for the award of a degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a programme of work entitled BBC's Portrayal of India, an analysis of how the international news coverage of India changed in the digital era. Presidents, I have the honour to present for the award of a Master of Arts in Broadcast Journalism, Elisa Anwar. Ola Tamiwa Babalola. Melon Hamilton Becker. Xavier Bird. Ben Bresloff. James Christopher Briggs. Catherine Sinaj. Nishan Sampreet Chakulki. Thomas Edward Claiborne. Nicholas Benjamin Arden Clay. Emily Sarah Cole. Ella Katie Mai Cotton. Daniel Cringen. Sophie Rebecca Evans. Anna Elizabeth Fennick. Joseph William Rupert Fox. Lewis Neil Frayne. Eleanor Catherine Frost. Seb Geraldo. Adam James Goldsmith. Liam Michael Gould. Eleanor Claire Guthrie. Francesca May Halliwell. Alexandra Hardry. Alice Catherine Hopkins. Artemis Irvin. Rosemary Hart Jarvis. Emily Grace Kinder. Annie Simone Columbia Lavespa. Natasha Amy Leslie. Zara Mungi. Olivia McCann. Isabel Rose McCarthy. Flora Louise McCorkadale. Freya Lucia McCoy. Leo Christie McGuinn. Honor Eleonora Munden. Barnaby Papadopoulos. Araminta Jane Parker. Jack Henry Parker. Emma Angel Penny. Cameron John Jackson Ponsonby. Vangelis Perikas. Katie Laura Roberts. John David Hughes Rogers. Maya Beatrice Eleanor Russell Smith. Emma Charlotte Scott. China May Townsend. Katie Morgan Waple. Theodore James Augustus White. Verity Louise Wishart. President, I have the honour to present for the award of Master of Arts in Financial Journalism, Christine Oluwaseun Cole. Josephine Foucault. George Thomas Andrew Glover. Harriet Cecilia Williamson Habergam. Luke George Harrison. Madeline Grace Jenkins. Thomas Joseph Saunders. President, I have the honour to present for the award of Master of Arts in Interactive Journalism, Alicia Arcus Isla. Aliyah Aman. Hibak Abdi Farah. Nadia Maria Lapa dos Santos. Emma Fleur Magnus. Sewa Mahmood. Callum Marius. Max Rael Coulson Miller. Sarah Ping. Anushka Suharu. Alexander James White. President, I have the honour to present for the award of Master of Arts in Investigative Journalism, Ghazal Abbasi. Charles John Thaddeus Clover. Natasha Eleanor Bernadette Fernandez. Sophia Vyas. Jason Hansbell. Bertrand Nathaniel Harrison Braninsky. Eleanor Louise House. Amelia Christiana Jansen. Christina. Emily Sarah O'Sullivan. Catherine Ann Tarrant. Jack Peter Taylor. Alice Letitia Wright. President, I have the honour to present for the award of Master of Arts in Magazine Journalism, Anna Catherine Barry. Nicola Neve Blackburn. Rebecca Lauren Chalice. Kitty May Crisp. Edward Michael Cunningham. Ella Molly Jennifer Shewell Doyle. Catherine Orlaith Entwistle. Simone Georgina Fraser. Isabel Teresa Gray. Elizabeth Jane Gregory. Nicholas Harris. Jake Helm. Cameron Stewart Henderson. Rhiannon Jenkins. Samyama Kolapuri. Cara Rose Theodora Lascaris. Sophie Alice Lucy Lawton. Kay Ian Leong. Francesca Lister-Fell. Isabella Jess McRae. Victoria Jane Lyle Miller. Sorcha Bridget Mondon Ballantyne. Karina Amelia Murphy. Charlotte Louise Rawlings. Matthew Andrew Reid. Aisha Remy. Emily Nicole Stern. Beatrice Penelope Tridimas. Sophie Rose Ward. Ciara Wilkinson. President, I have the honour to present for the award of Master of Arts in Newspaper Journalism, John Abiona. Ben Matthew Allenby. Ethan Luke Blackshaw. Julian William Thomas Boville. William George Bokett. Tara Cobham. Constant Eve Dimsdale. Constant Marjorie Evans. Sabrina Fearon Melville. James Edward Flanders. Ida Amelia. Hansen. Sophie Lucy Huckisson. Beatrice Lena Isaacson. Alistair Rutherford Lockhart. Joanna Mercedes Lonergan. Rosemary Emma Cook McCabe. Amarachi Ori. Hafsa Rahman. James Riding. Kachela Kathleen Smith. Poppy Sowerby. Sylvie Ellen Wilkinson. President, I have the honour to present for the award of Master of Arts in Television Journalism, Amber Eve Ahmad. Hussein Ann Victoria Blatchery. Sophie Elizabeth Braybrook. Lawrence Oliver Jordan Brooks. Roshni Kuhan. Joseph Marcus Cook. Madeline Emma Coombe. Lauren Grace Moira Hardaway. Sarah Frances Harrison. Elizaveta Kamenov. Lucy Ann Lewis. Magnus Madog Majalan Lewis. Emily Lucky. Louise Alice Melander. Rihanna Grace Mellin. Emily Jane Martin. Cara Jane Mooney. Charlotte Newell. Chloe Orgy. Sophie Angela Peachy. Karis Pearson. Clemency Catherine Ainscough-Pollard. Aileen Grace Taylor. Katie Templeton Knight. Julia Alina Wagner. Natalia Wheating.
Fantastic to see so many journalists, if there was ever a time. President, I call upon Dr. Zahira Harb.
President, I have the honor to present for the award of Master of Arts in International Journalism, Sadie Andrew. Denise Augusti. Thomas William Biggert. Agnese Bofano. Olivia Emma Lisa Breyon. Isabel Victoria Matty Cameron. Alice Rose Chancellor. Xu Chen. Thomas Hugh Cole. Alice Beth Cook. Veridiana Jordao Costa. Miles Arthur Almo Ellingham. Rebecca Emery. Jada Cleo Etienne. Lillian Jane Blondie Faust. Urte Folti Naviciotte. John Daniel Krogan Fenn. Jodie Madeline Helen Hatton Billiard. Benjamin Oliver Alasdair Hubbard. Carl Khoury Klink. Ofia Kfour. Monica Francis Lillis. Polly Alexander Nash. Ayandan Tolly. Thomas Owen O'Callaghan. Petronella Okello. Helen Victoria Packer. Nicola Joanne Rosen. Lily Rotau. Benjamin Max Salmon. Jadzia Emily George Samuel. Margarita Julia Maria Santos. Elena Siniscalco. Lauren Elizabeth Tavner. Sanya Skov Vidal. Mir Wazir. Patricia Zaras.
President, I call upon Professor Pam Parker.
President, I have the honour to present for the award of the Master of Arts in Academic Practice, Alan Serge Lufimpo. Maria Lynch. Rebecca Wells. President, I have the honour to present for the award of Master of Arts in Acting, James Adams. Samuel Baker. Okay then. Eloise Beaumont Wood. Alexandra Brennan. Rosalie Brocado. Craig Budgeon. Evie Butcher. Cassandra Cartwright. Sarah Carty. Nicola Clark. June Lee Coker. Georgia Corrigan. Tabore Ray Dafiaga. Teresa Dunthorne. Laura Essex. Neve Finnegan. Gabriella Freeman. Olivia Gibbs Farley. Jonathan Godsey. Thomas Green. Sophia Grilly. Brittany Hodge. Emma Howe. Matthew James. Nicola Gillings.
Jade Marie is here.
Okay. Jade Marie Joseph. Anne Lecomte. Fred Nunes. Chloe Payne. Stephanie Perk. Helena Prettyman. Carlos Sandin. Andrea Stancesco. Marianne Stegel. Abigail Subden. Annie Thorpe. Chloe Tompkinson. Sasha Van Diepen. Sandy Van Dokdorf. Isabel Webb. Kerry and Young.
Eliza Batten, Master of Arts, Television Journalism.
Okay. President, I have the honour to present for the award of Master of Arts Television Journalism, Eliza Batten. That concludes the awards for the School of Arts and Social Sciences.
President, by the authority of Senate, this congregation presents the awards of all graduates in absentia. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in giving all our graduates one final round of applause. President, I now call upon Dr. Patrick Brindle to introduce our student speaker.
President, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, colleagues, it's my great pleasure to introduce Meg McMahon to address the student congregation. Meg joined City's MA in Creative Writing and Publishing in September 2020. From the beginning, she proved herself to be an exceptionally bright, engaging student who always contributed fully and insightfully in class. Her creative writing is some of the very best I've seen from any student on the programme, and her publishing work was always original, elegant, and intelligent. Her digital innovation project to redesign Faber and Faber's Members app was truly exceptional. Meg was a deserving winner of this year's prize for the best MA in the Department of English. And let's not forget that Meg, like all the MA graduates here today, did it all online, week after week, in really difficult circumstances. All of you should be so proud. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege and a huge honor to present Meg McMahon.
Thank you, Patrick. Good morning to our president, faculty members, family, and friends. It's so wonderful to see all of you here in the flesh. It's funny that after all we've been through, I know your Zoom backgrounds better than I know your bottom halves. But here we are, finally gathered to celebrate our graduation, thanks to the incredible staff at City University who have made this possible. I'm so honored to have been elected to speak today on behalf of my peers. When I first came to write this speech, I wanted to say thank you to so many people and something about what an incredible year we had. And I am so thankful to our amazing tutors, my family, my partner, my peers, and of course, my fellow graduating class. And in the end, so grateful for so much of this experience. But I also want to be honest and say, that was tough. The course was challenging, and there were times, I'm sure, when we were all desperate for the end. Being separated from each other by the pandemic and having to learn through our screens was tough. Writing this speech was tough. And I'm sure I can speak for a lot of us here when I say that trying to find a job after it all has also been tough. It's easy for us to feel kicked back or downtrodden if we're not exactly where we want to be right now. The pandemic has thrown so much of life into limbo, and we are all still adapting. But when I look around at this room of people, and when I think about what I'm here for today, I realize that if the person I was 4 years ago could look at the person I am standing here in front of you now, she would be so proud. A good friend of mine died recently. He was handsome and young and had way too much of his life ahead of him for it to have ended so suddenly. This unexpected tragedy really put things into perspective for me, especially in those moments where I felt downtrodden. Life can be tough sometimes, but that is the journey. And it is those moments in which we overcome the challenges that make all of it worthwhile. It's a show of our strength and resilience. We can look back at those dark and treacherous tunnels we've come through with hopefully something like a diamond in our hands and say, we made it, before trudging forward through to the next. And look what we have made. Here we are with our shiny little rocks, our MA degrees, a token of our achievement and all that we have come through, and the light by which we will head forward to face the next set of challenges, creating new diamonds along the way. That is the journey, and how lucky we are to be on it. I feel privileged to have gone through this part of it with all of you, this wonderful group of creative, intelligent, and inspiring people. I cannot wait to see what we go out into the world and continue to create, because it is sure to be remarkable. So here's to us. We made it through, and there is so much more to come. Congratulations, class of 2021.
I declare this congregation closed. Please stand for the national anthem and the retiring procession.